this morning at 9:23, grabbed the remote and turned to ITV. There's only one man that I'm waiting for. There's only one man for me. His name is Jeremy. Jeremy, Kyle, can you help me with the paternity of my firstborn child? Cause my mother, I detest her, I need a lie detector. Jeremy, Kyle. So basically, yeah, I was at the chip shop and my boyfriend attacked me with a stick of rock. He left me there, yeah, he left me on the ground and then he robbed me of £21. So basically, yeah, at the end of the day, what are you gonna do about it? Jeremy,
else would laugh instead when they've been used so ill. He knows I always will, as long as he needs me. I missed him so much when he is gone, but when he's near me, I don't let on the way I feel inside. The love I have to hide, the hell I've got my pride, as long as he needs me. He doesn't say the things he should, he acts the way he thinks he should, but all the same I'll play this game his way, as long as he needs me. I know where I must be, I'll cling on steadfastly, as long as he needs me, as long as life is long. I love him right or wrong, and somehow I'll be strong, as long as he needs me. When you are lonely and you're alone, when someone needs you, you love them so. You won't betray his trust, though people say I must. I've got to stay true to just as long as he needs me. With one look, I can break your hearts. With one look, I'll play every part. I can make your sad heart sing. With one look, you'll know all you need to know. With one smile, I'm the girl next door. All the love that you've hungered for. When I speak it with my soul, I can play any role. No words can tell the stories my eyes tell. Watch me when I frown. You can't write that down. You know I'm right. It's there in black and white. When I look your way, you'll hear what I say. Yes, with one look, I'll put words to shame. Just one look sets the stream aflame.
Roxy. I'm gonna be a celebrity. That means somebody everyone knows. They're gonna recognize my eyes, my hair, my teeth, my boobs, my nose. From just some dumb mechanic's wife, I'm gonna be Roxy. Who says that murder's not an art? And who, in case she doesn't hang, can say she started with a bang? Roxy think of those autographs I'll sign. Good luck to you,
Roxy.
and I'll appear in a lavalier that goes all the way down to my waist. But always in the best of taste. I'm a star, and the audience loves me, and I love them, and they love me for loving them, and I love them for loving me, and we love each other. And that's because none of us got enough loving in our childhood, and that's showbiz.
She's given up her humdrum life.
I'm gonna be Roxy.
She made a scandal and a star.
And Sophie took a little shit, I know, to see her name get built below. Roxy
Roxy. 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 Roxy.
In a place that won't let us feel, in a life when nothing seems real, I have found you, I have found you.
In a world that's moving too fast, in a world where nothing can last, I will hold you, I will hold you.
Our lives will change when tomorrow comes,
Tonight our hearts drown the distant drum,
and we'll have music alright.
tearing the night. A song played on a solo saxophone, a crazy sound, a lonely sound, a cry that tells us love goes on and on. Played on a solo saxophone, it's telling me to hold you tight and dance like it's the last night of the world. 'cause love knows on and on. Played on a solo saxophone. It's telling me to hold you tight and dance like it's the last night of the world. Dreams were all I ever knew.
something from another planet.
Daddy,
Oh, I came back. This planet was just sitting there.
see,
Just sitting there. No one was in it.
Audrey too.
I could have sworn it hadn't been there before. Not the old fairy thing, so sunshine, I've given you dirt, you've given me nothing, but I never, I'm begging you sweetly, about my knees, so please roll for me, I've given you plastic, honest, I've given you potash, you've given me zip, I'm part of your shield, I'm part of disease. So please, go for me. I've given you solid exposure, I get you alive. I push you like her, like a small star in the valley of life. Like the levels of moisture from desert to mud. I've given you bullets and moon supplements. What do you want from me, boys? There are bruises, there are falls. They look surreal, but I did. Sure, you opened up. I wonder what made you do that. Maybe I know nothing. Well, I guess a little blood won't hurt. As long as you don't make a habit out of it or anything. I've given you sunlight. I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy. It's like when I'm pain. I'll give you a few drops if that'll let me ease. Now please, oh please, grow for me.
I'm dating semi-sadist, so I got a black eye and my arms in a cast. Still, Red Seymour's a cutie. Well, I'm not. He's got killer beauty, and I dream of a place where we can be together at last.
What kind of place is that, honey? An emergency room?
Oh no, it's just a development, a little daydream of mine. A little street in a little suburb, far, far from urban Skid Row. Nothing fancy like Levittown. Just the sweetest, greenest little place where everyone has the same little lawn out front and the same flagstone patio out back. And all the houses look so neat and pretty because they all look just alike. Oh, I dream about it all the time. Just me and the toaster and a sweet little guy like Seymour. A matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link, a grill out on the patio,
Mushnik and Son, please hold. It's just as the plan foretold.
Just a minute.
It's business like we have ever guessed.
Mushnik and Son.
That was me.
Please wait.
That was me.
That business
On
is
Channel 3.
So why am I feeling so depressed?
Hey, we get 2 tickets for the game. Mushnik and Son's give no favorite flowers.
7,000 buccaneers, carnations on the yellow roses.
Please, I've only got 2 here. Allergic to chrysanthemums?
Hollyhocks are hardier. Which one would you want prefer?
Were you waiting long, sir? I'm sorry. Well, then I'll get it for you.
Seymour that reporter.
Her, I thought we finished yesterday.
She wants another interview. Said to bring the one with you.
Audrey, it's that new account.
Sorry, that's the right amount.
Daisy's only coming once.
There are 2 more out to fight.
Sorry, was out of
We'll
stock.
look at 6 o'clock.
Call back in the morning, will you?
Call back in the morning, won't you?
Call back in the morning, can you?
Call back in the morning, can't you?
Call back in the morning. That's all behind you now. You're a lovely person. And secretly, I always knew you were. Underneath the handcuffs and the bruises, you know what I saw? A girl I respected, and I still do. Lift up your head, wash off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex. I don't lipstick anyway. Show me your face, as clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly see more standing beside you. You don't need no makeup, don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you with sweet understanding. Seymour's your
Nobody
friend.
treated me kindly. Daddy left early. Mama was poor. I meet a man and I'll follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers. Me, I'd say, sure. Suddenly, Seymour
not just today, but always. We'll have a early morning madness. We'll have magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we've never said goodbye. Oh, please don't never a dance. You gotta have to give it if you wanna get ahead. So I have left what's gone. So but I do it with a heart.
flighty as a feather, she's a darling,
She's a demon.
she's a lamb. She like Fester any pest to drive a hornet from its nest. She can throw a whirling dervish out of world. She is gentle, she is mild, she's a riddle, she's a child.
She's a headache.
She's an angel, she's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a way that means Maria? Never let me teach you to will the West a clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep away from the sun? Oh, how you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold on, glory in your arms?
You wait for her on an empty stage for fate to turn the night on. Your life, little girl, it's an empty page with many wants to write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby. It's time to think. Better beware, be canny, careful. 3 people are on the brink. You are 16, going on 17. Colors will fall in line. Eager young lads and amazing cats will offer you fruits and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face the world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I'm 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandies, what do I know of those? Totally unprepared am I to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. You are 17, going on 18. I'll depend on you.
Honest men like me, a gentle good intent. who's content to be master of the house, doling out the charm, ready with a handshake for an open palm. Tells a social tale, shakes the latest trend. Customers appreciate a modern fever. Glad to do it when it's a favor. Just because we tonight. Master of the house, keeper of the zoo, ready to relieve them of the fruits of truth. Watering the wine, making up the weight, spitting up the knickknacks when they can't see straight. Everybody's from Malcolm, everybody's chaperone. Everybody believes in dreams and all a sorry little boy. Master of the house, we can get you on. Everyone's master like a plastic pipe. Shepherd to the ball, father to the waves. Prophet of the philosopher and lifelong ways. Everybody good companion, everybody chaperone. But look up your believes as Jesus wanna skin you to the bone. Lay down your load and lace your boots, rest from the road. This way's a time, travel the earth, like you ride to light your bird. Hear the music work, hear the battle ride, and nothing overlooked till I'm satisfied. Who beyond compare, who beyond belief, dictator, mixer of pretentious speech, kidney of an oath, liver of a cat, feeling up the self to give it this and that. Residents are more than welcome, right to be occupied. Reasonable charge you plus something elected from the side. Charging for the lights, extra for the mice, 2% for looking in the mirror twice. Here a little slice, there a little cut. 3% for sleeping with the window shut. When it comes to fixing prices, they're all lots of tricks he knows. How it all increases, all the bits and pieces. Jesus, it's amazing how it grows. Master of the house, we can get you right. Never want to pass it like a passing by. Seven to the ball, riders to the race. Comfort the philosopher and lifelong ways. Everybody loves the landlord, giving everything he's got. Churching bunch of geezers, Jesus, what a sunny little boy!
Isn't when we spit, competent philosopher and lifelong shit. Regular Voltaire thinks he's quite a lover, but there's not much there. Freak of nature, letting me in such a louse. Find myself lost in living with this monster. Master of the house, master of the house. Come
is young. He's afraid. Nonetheless, heavenless, he's like the sun, I'd like to know if God could grant in his son. The summers died one by one. How soon they fly on and one day more, another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day more, not live until today. How can I live when we are parted? One day more, tomorrow will be miles away. Yet with you our world has started.
One more day, oh one night,
Will we ever meet again?
one more day,
with yellow feathers in her hair, and his friends got standing there. She was parading and listened to cha-cha. And while he tried to be a star, he always ended far across the ground in floor. They were from age and floor. They were young and they had each other who could ask for more. And the go back to Diana, the hardest button of the banana. And the go back to Diana. Music and passion were always the passion at the Cobra. They fell in love. His name was Rico, he wore a diamond. He was escorted to his chair. He rolled all the dancing there, and when she finished, he called her over. But Rico went a bit too far, so he stayed across the bar, and then the